I figured it out. I have figured out where Dumisani Khumalo has gone, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't made it this far in the video, I don't know. Maybe I'll move it to the front of the video. I'll change my audio and put this at the very front. Because this is breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Crime intelligence can't sit and wait for France intelligence to solve Nathi Mthethwa's walking off of the Hyatt building. Ladies and gentlemen, Dumisani Khumalo, Fanny Masamaula, a general, okay, they're all generals, all protocol observed, Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, all of them, Shadrach Sibia cannot go on this international trip, have made their way to France. I repeat, they are in France, French, Paris, Mekna, okay? Oui, that's where they are. Investigating Nathi Mthethwa's walk out of the window. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. We're going to break into it. I don't even know if I did an intro in my original audio, but basically, yeah, Guningi guys, we are in a state of Guningi affairs. You got to buckle your belts, okay? There is no time for emotional intelligence here. We have to sift through what we have before us. There is a 34-story hotel, Hyatt, Regency, Paris, Etoile. Okay? Après, oh goodness, after, now I'm reporting as if I'm reporting for French news. Shout out to the French guy. We can't be waiting for the Mossad and the Paris and Interpol to investigate. No. Don't forget, Nathi was a diplomat on a diplomatic passport. There are protocols involved there. If you want me to do a whole research on the protocols involved, let me know. I'll tell you about diplomatic. He also has diplomatic immunity. He had diplomatic immunity but decided to walk out of a building? Oh, man. No, guys. No. There's more to this story. Let me get into it. So I'm back with another edition. If you're a family member, friend, close relative, please do not watch this video. This is purely, okay, speculation and conspiracy theories loaded. So I'm just going to give you a minute to click out. There are very many other videos on my channel that you can watch. Thank you for stopping by. Now, for everybody else who is here for the conspiracy theories, here's what we know. The hotel, the Hyatt Regency Hotel Etoile in Paris. Etoile means stars, okay? So it's as high as they can get to the stars, my translation. He picked that hotel because it was the highest hotel in Paris. He also had the option to go to Dubai if he really wanted to have a long winding fall. But anyway, we are not there because, you know, Dubai buildings are like super tall. So the tallest building in Paris is 34 floors, which is kind of short, if you ask me, by international standards. So what else do we know? This is why I've picked up my mic. They said they found his phone in the woods. Listen, why did they find the phone in the woods and the body is over the way on the other side? Somebody needs to trace that phone. Someone needs to do the section 204 of the phone because it's the same phone that he sent his wife a message. Remember the message that alerted the wives? And shout out to the wife because wives always know, okay? Wives always know. They always have that sixth sense, okay? The wife knew. The wife knew something is going down. I have to help to stop this before he actually does it. Wow, English. Don't embarrass me because we've got an international audience in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, to those of you who just are shocked at the word unalive, where have you been? We on YouTube channel, okay, YouTube channels, content creators on YouTube cannot use the words that incite, that describe what he did when he jumped out of the window and met the end of his life on the pavement at the end of the fall. Because someone also corrected me in the comment section and said, the fall is not what ended the life. It's the sudden impact with the pavement. And I'm like, my goodness. You know what? You see why I said this is a video for conspiracy theories? Because I do not want to trigger anyone, especially family members, and especially finding out that the actual family, okay, over there in the KZN, was not informed by the ANC. They heard all this at the same time like everybody else. Of course, the family does say that the brother-in-law, so the brother to the wife, phoned Nathi's father to inform him he is missing. But nobody phoned to say he is no longer missing. He's been found, and he was found having allegedly unalived himself. Goodness, it's so hard to choose your words when you have a point you want to get to. So that's some of the comments. Another comment said, I did get a lot of comments in that last video, guys. So excuse me if I'm a little bit all over the place. Another comment said, where is it? Oh my goodness. Another comment said 22M flag. You know what? Too soon. Too soon for the flag commentary. But another comment said, oh, goodness me. Another comment says, Shakespeare once said, the evil that men do lives after them. I've listened to the clip that Khumalo'S said about Nathi. And is it something that would drive somebody off the ledge? No. Then I said, you know what? Is he the top of the skull? Is he one of the skulls? Surely, surely. I mean, what happened between him and Mkhwanazi being the highest level of political influence Mkhwanazi has ever experienced? I'm not saying, it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying for him to walk out of a building, it doesn't make sense, guys. I'm going to play the clip as well. I just want to record all my audio out and get all these conspiracies out of my head. Let's go back to the phone. Okay, let's go back to the phone. First of all, this is the ambassador to the South African ambassador to France, or the France ambassador, whichever way. Okay, he's been sent by South Africa to France. Okay, he's representing over there at the embassy. I don't know if it's an embassy or a consulate. You know what? Don't fact check me. Okay, this is just some random thoughts that I'm putting together at the same time. This other comment says, guilt is a powerful yet understated force to live with. Then something tells me there is a bigger, darker secret that we don't know yet. And then enter my next conspiracy theory. Dumisani Khumalo is not well. The man didn't even sniffle yesterday. Listen, I'm not saying he is not well. I am saying he's the head of crime intelligence. Is he using his crime intelligence skills, the top 5 pillars and dun that he broke down the other day, to not testify today so that possibly maybe he can mourn Nathi? Maybe they were close, guys, right? He served under him as well. Maybe they were close. Maybe the passing of Unathi really impacted him and he wants to mourn Unathi. However, maybe he was going to get to the part in camera where he talks about Unathi and the evidence. Remember, everything Khumalo'S said, he kept saying, Dumisani Khumalo, General, all protocol observed, General Dumisani Khumalo is going to come with the evidence. Do you remember that? Okay, I've put that on the table. Let's talk about it in the comment section, but let's go back to the phone. I cannot see a part where a phone is just found in the woods. I've been to Paris, guys. In Paris, you can walk with your phone. Was someone in the hotel room with him and left with the phone? Makes me think of Lushaba, okay? Philani Lushaba, General Philani Lushaba, the CFO of Crime Intelligence Slush Fund, who is also got another criminal charge because of a woman of the night that he went home with, and she left with his firearm and his laptop. Do you guys remember that story? I've covered it as well. She left with all those things. He was in a hotel room. I'm not saying he was in a hotel room with a baddie. No, I'm not. I'm just saying he was in a hotel room. We're yet to hear from the hotel itself to release footage. There's been so many comments in the comment section that say footage. You know, if you watch the Diddy trial, there definitely is footage. There's footage of the elevator. There's footage of him entering. There's footage of him going into his room, possibly, depending on the hotel. I'm just trying to see. The hotel I am in currently, there are no cameras in the hallway, so they wouldn't see who went into his room. Well, no cameras that are visible to me. Okay, I've never stayed at the Hyatt Regency in Paris. I'm gonna look through my photos. I haven't been there in a very long time. But Paris is not the kind of place where you worry about your cell phone, where someone is going to steal your cell phone. Cell phones are accessible. Even the iPhone 17 is accessible. So, and you don't have to be rich to have those kind of phones because they have a plan system, blah, 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 blah. It's quite concerning, guys. It's quite concerning. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. These are my random thoughts that I'm putting together. Very random thoughts. The phone. The phone is where the story is at. The phone. At least they found the phone. They found the phone in the woods. Why was the phone in the woods? Did he walk to the woods? And they also have, I want to believe, CCTV footage, so they should look through that footage. What really happened for an ambassador to walk out of a window? What could it be? Oh yeah, there was a comment, I forgot. There's one more comment I want to read. And I said, "You're my kind of person." I'm trying to find the comment. And I really don't want to edit this video. I want to just load it, upload it. Goodness me. Let me see if I can find the comment. If I saved it. Da 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 da. There. This person says, "It's a Mossad operation." And I responded back, "Yep, we watch the same kind of shows." So if you watch a lot of true crime, a lot of suspense, and a lot of shows on Netflix, they talk about Mossad, Mossad, Mossad. And remember in my previous video, I said I was going to look for the article with regards to Brigitte Macron. Someone also said it's in France. End of story. No further comment. I was like, wow. But this comment, and remember I said I was going to look for an article for Brigitte Macron and then unaliving, and it also happened in a hotel and it was sudden. Guys, I can't find the article. It's been thoroughly scrubbed off the internet. It is gone. Disappeared. Shocking. And I don't have a screenshot of it. I'm so upset about it because at the beginning of, I think I had wanted to do videos on it, but I kind of realized there was no appetite for it with my audience. So I just let the story go and I just watched it for my own personal benefit. And that's with Candace Owen, Brigitte Macron. Dun dun. Oh my goodness. Such a mouthful. I'm going to end this video here. Let me know your thoughts. Conspiracies or not. Yeah, let's talk about it in the comment section down below. For me, the timing during my Langa Commission and my Langa Commission came to an abrupt halt cannot be ignored. These two are linked. They also need to check airport and see who arrived in the last 10 days. Who arrived in the last 10 days after Khumalo'S testimony? Who came to speak to the former police minister? If he was the former minister of tourism, former minister of, I don't know, internet, anything else, but former minister of police, red flag. Actually, it's not a red flag. It's a red duvet at this point. I'm going to end this video right here. Thanks so much for watching. If you made it this far in the video, please remember to like, to comment, to subscribe. I'll catch you on my next upload. Bye.